Welcome everybody, no intro today. Let's address something. By the time of this upload, which if my memory serves me correctly, it is now 48 hours until Summer Game Fest. Resident Evil 9 is gonna be rumored to be there. And this one here, 95% positive. See what we know so far. Despite no official confirmation from Capcom itself, the timing fairly coincide with industry expectation. It's been 4 years since Village appeared on the big screen, aka all of you got it. Well, according to this article, it is confirmed that Capcom present at a Summer Game Fest further builds a major reveal. Now, it could be anything, folks. This is not about Resident Evil 9 as well, but there's also the remakes, such as Code Veronica, Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 5 remake, which all those things is going to be a separate video, okay? If one were to trade rumors and unsolicited leaks about Resident Evil 9 in exchange for opinion, it would be an ambitious project with the largest budget and longest development time of any Resident Evil game ever. Now, we all know it's going back to the horror roots. The horror roots, what made Resident Evil successful. Well, I think after Resident Evil 5 until 6, it really loses it. Well, except for Revelation and Revelation 2. I think Revelation 2 still captured that horror aspect. They tried to balance both horror and action, which can sometimes be tedious, but it works. Despite the strong signal, some community members remain cautious, pointing out the mainline RE titles, especially those developed by Capcom's main dev #1 team, have historically revealed at the PlayStation Center event, aka the State of Play. Here's the real question. Will Summer Game Fest finally unveil RE9 this week? It's about 48 hours left. Consequently, the insider agreement, which is only made stronger by Capcom's confirmed presence at the Summer Game Fest, has lit a fire under fans' eagerness for the next installment in the historical survival horror saga. All eyes will be on the Summer Game Fest on June 6th in 48 hours by the time of this upload to see if this really glowing prediction come true. The insider source says there is a 95% chance the announcement of RE9 could be made this week at the Summer Game Fest thanks to Capcom being present and it being 4 years since Village. It's speculated to be a horror-focused reinvention with Leon Kennedy and Jill Valentine, big space to explore, the conclusion of existing storylines, the setup of a new one the fans would kill for an official confirmation. Before we get into our opinion, let's check Resident Evil Village. When did it come out? RE Village? Right, May 7th. It's already been 4 years. It's been 4 years since that happened. I didn't know that. We have to understand one thing. Despite, the first thing we have to know is the platform. Capcom admitted themselves that the majority of their sales come from the PC. They continue to fumble the bag by implementing de novo. Whatever you're gonna do not implement de novo. Other aspect is the engine. Look, I know you want to use RE engine, but at the same time, if you really want to make an open world games, make sure use other engine. Try experiment on Unreal Engine. I mean, you can't keep using the same engine forever. Not every game should be doing the same engine or using the same engine. Yes, you spend a lot of money, but at the same time, there are times where you have to make a shift. We all know what happened with the RE engine when it comes to open world. It is hard to even render. I don't know about the frame rates, but combined with de novo, I'm pretty much certain the frame rate drops. Let me give you an example of my situation. Monster Hunter Wild. On the lowest setting, I got 30 FPS. I'm not joking. My laptop here, which has the laptop version of the i5 11th Gen and RTX 3050 4 gigs VRAM, got 30 FPS on the lowest setting. Think about that. Capcom, listen, if you want to maximize the most sale on PC gaming, remove de novo. People will pirate the game either way. Whether you have de novo on or not, they'll still pirate the game. Remember, piracy is a service problem, not a price problem. But then again, what are the chances of they won't remove de novo? We all seen it. Every Capcom games, they always implement de novo. I mean, it's good for Capcom to do it on the remakes, but for open world titles, doesn't matter what it is, don't use RE engine, or better yet, do not implement de novo. I guarantee you, if you remove de novo, or don't put it at all, Capcom, people will buy your game en masse. You can get double. Let's talk about the characters, Leon and Jill. When was the last time we seen all the OG characters? Let's break it down. Chris Redfield for 4 RE7 and RE Village. The last we saw him is Death Island. Claire Redfield. Last time we saw it, Death Island as well. Rebecca Chambers, Death Island, Resident Evil Death Island. Leon Kennedy and Jill Valentine, also Death Island. Ada Wong. Now, it should be RE Village, but then again, they have to scrap it for unknown reason, meaning that the last time we saw Ada Wong is, of course, RE6. Ah yes, Sherry Birkins. Sherry Birkins also RE6. And it makes you wonder, what happened to these people? We only see Chris Redfield. We haven't heard any, we don't know where the other OG characters were there. And most importantly, I think one of those Howling Commandos, which there's also a female Howling Commandos, I have to assume female can be either Jill Valentine, Rebecca Chambers, Sherry Birkins, or Claire Redfield, or even Ada Wong. Between those things, we don't know for sure. Another part is localization. I'm worried that they will probably censor jokes that probably, I don't know, to offend the so-called modern audience, aka sensitive snowflakes online. I don't know if Capcom still has localization, but I do know if they do have it, one of my viewers, aka subscribers, has put a petition to end localization. So Capcom, if you want to use AI for translation, go for it. You don't need to use localization. There's a chance that these localizations could be activist. They will ruin your game 100%. Question: would you want to see either cinematic trailer or gameplay trailer of RE9? Say it in the comments.
Help! Somebody help me! Help!
Leave a like and subscribe if you want gaming news, gaming theories, or you just want to see me play games. Visit my first, third, and fourth channel up here or link in the description.